Yes, sir. We back at it again. Hey, man, we gotta get this work tonight. Late night, a special edition. But let this stick though. Generation curses. Generational curses. Hey, man, you either two different types of people. You either a chain linker or a chain breaker. Some of us, when it comes to generational curses, um, we either just link the chain and keep on picking up where the last generation left off. And then you got some people that are unique and special, man, and got the courage to actually break those chains. Like literally break away from the traditions, habits, and curses in your family. Like some of these curses are so generational that they go back so far that it's not shocking that it's been going on for so long. So when it comes to being a chain linker, like they take the habits of the last generation and keep it going in a bad and negative way. And some people, they have a mind to want to break those chains, but they can't because it's so hard, it's so heavy to bear. Like some people, and the ones who have a mind to break those chains, 9 times out of 10 they the black sheep of the family, or they the type that um, are the outsider, or the one that maybe everybody's not so close with, or everybody act funny with, but them the ones that always speak their mind and really just speak their truth and just keep it rocking. But you know those people who keep it going, it's not so much that they want to keep it going, it's that it's so hard when each generation been doing it for so many years. Man, it's hard to break chains or generation curses or generational curses. So when it comes to just certain things that's went down in your family, that is going on in your family, at the end of the day, we got to be more conscious, man, of certain habits, because it's literally destroying your family. Like just picking up certain habits. Oh, that's what my mama did. Oh, that's what my grandmother did. Or that's what my grandfather did. Or that's what I seen my uncles doing. Just because you seen them doing don't mean it's good for your family or your generation. And sometimes it's so hard to bear, to the point, man, it's like some people give up or they give in and they just become a chain link to the situation or the problem that's no good for your family. But when you a chain breaker, like you really ready, you really have the heart and courage to break those chains, meaning, the last generation was like this, but you have the courage to do the complete opposite, because you don't want that for your family, you don't want that for your children's children. So hey, man, when it comes to these generation curses, man, some people don't realize, man, the reason why they have these type of emotions, ways, habits, the way they think, the way they go about life, their perspective on life, is because they're surrounded by so many curses. So many curses in their family that's been going down the line, down the bloodline. But when it comes down to courage, and asking God for strength, man, like you can break away from them old ways of living, that lifestyle. You can do it if you put your mind to it and just have the courage to, do the complete opposite. Let this stick. When it comes to generational curses, hey, let's break them. Let's break them. I don't care like what everybody did in the last generation. I don't care what tradition y'all used to do from generation to generation. How is that working for the children of today, your family of today, your household of today? Just because it was good for them then don't mean it's good for you now. Hey, at the end of the day, man, like we gotta break away from some of these habits, because it's literally, you can see the effects from every generation, how it keeps going over and over and over and over again. Somebody got to say, you know what? that ain't going to be for me. That ain't going to be for my family. I don't want that for my children's children. And you can start by today just saying, you know what? Not me, not mine. I'm not going through that. I'm not thinking that way. I'm not picking up those habits. I'm not going along with those traditions. And when you become a chain breaker instead of chain linker, that's when you can move your family in the right direction. So, you know what, man, I want y'all to be blessed tonight, man, and be conscious of these generation curses that have been pretty much defiling and tearing down your family from years after years after years and generation after generation after generation. And you already know we out.